All right. Alright, so I did do a little bit of playing off stream just to knock out a few side quests. As I kind of mentioned, I did not remember the side quests being very good, and no, I was right. Particularly the unknown world side quests, the ones where you need to like just go to a planet, enter a building, kill the. It's always the same building, it's always the same room, filled with some smattering of enemies. And then you leave. That's the whole quest. I did a few of those. I did not stream that because, again, I remembered them not being very good. I'm also coming off of a fairly busy day at work, so I might be a little lethargic. But that could be a good change of pace. We are down here. Another reason I wanted to do those side quests was because we are still desperate for renegade points. I might have... Oh, we did unlock another level of Intimidate. I'll snag that. Charm can stay where it is. Actually, if I could, I would lose a point in Charm just so I could keep the store discount. Actually, I think that might have been... Occasionally the game will give you a free level. I don't know why I would have grabbed that. Whatever. I'm going to go ahead and unlock Lift as well. There we go. So one of the side quests I did was the Luna specialization side quests, where we got to pick a class specialization. So we're no longer an adept. We are now a, well, it still says adept up here. Apparently, never actually noticed that. But we now have a nemesis. The adept skill has been changed to nemesis. This gives us improved warp and lift. The other choice was, I think, barrier and throw, which just didn't sound very good. I was kind of hoping that it would unlock a second weapon type, but it did not. I don't know why I got that idea. I'm pretty sure the second weapon type I'm confusing from Mass Effect 2. There's a point where non-soldier classes can pick a weapon type to unlock. And I think I might have been confusing the two. The other thing that happened is that I got a ton of money. So we are just going to immediately buy it. That's why I'm standing next to this guy, so I remembered. We are going to immediately buy out all of the Spectre stuff from this guy. It's not the... I think it's only rank 7
Looking
stuff.
for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
But
You bet, Commander.
it's still way better than anything we're going to be finding on the ground. Yeah, it is. So I'm just going to buy all of it. Actually, no, I can't buy all of it. I still don't have enough money. But we're definitely going to buy the pistol. We're going to buy a shotgun. So I think we might actually, despite not having any specialization in the shotgun, we can still use it to at least knock stuff over. Or... Actually, that's probably a terrible idea. I'm just going to give it to Rex and just let him do his thing. But this thing is just... The Spectre pistol is just far better than what we had, the Raikou. I'm going to try this stupid shotgun idea I have. Let's just do it. Let's just see if we can... Stability? Apparently we don't have much in the way of mods anymore. One of the things I did is, one of the things that happened is I got my inventory full. Apparently the inventory limit is 150 items. So I got to remember what that was like. Total pain. Very happy to have that pistol though. Like that, we're going to be carrying nothing to the end of the game. No problem. The side quests I did, I believe, were one of the Cerberus side quests. I found I found some survivors of an accident from Exogeny. The Exogeny was the corporation that was in charge of the Pharaoh's colony that went to shit. I might have killed a room full of defenseless scientists, but there's no evidence of that. And I also did Tally's quest, actually. And before I forget, I need to go talk to Tally. It wasn't Tally's quest. Tally's just interested in the information. The quest was that there was a few Geth bases. I get to go down this elevator again. Great. A few Geth bases to take out, which consisted of driving around in the Mako for 45 minutes, sniping these bases to death. Not interesting. It was just, it's all just very repetitive. One of the things I did do is I saved Nasana Dantius' quest, who is the Asari we talked to on the Citadel, who wants us to rescue her sister, just so I can demonstrate
it's important.
How boring those side quests are, and that quest is very. It's going to serve as a bit of an example as to what the side quests are, and you can just they're all copy pasted from each other.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Seren. But my people need this.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
I'm curious. I'm tempted to pick this just so I can figure out what risk Shepard is worried about, but I don't want to have to read.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Seren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
What risk would there be in giving Tally the Geth data? I wonder. Unless we're... I don't know. Unless the Shepard is really worried about the material risk of Tally leaving? That wouldn't make any sense. And unless, you know, you're taking the position that Tally's an invaluable member of the crew or something. I don't know. Okay. So one of the things I was going to tackle today... we had Vermeer open up last time. And that can sit. That is not time sensitive. One thing I wanted to do I'm still torn on if I want to have Rex survive the game or not. As much as I like the guy, it's been a long time since I've seen Mass Effect 2 and 3 without him. On the other hand, the point of these runs I'm doing, he's gonna live. The point of these runs I'm doing is to compare the community texture packs for the vanilla trilogy to the legendary edition and what BioWare ultimately puts out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I don't know. Now I'm back to maybe killing him because I could still see Rex's texture. On Mass Effect 1, not in Mass Effect 2 or 3. Whatever. I'll just keep boiling it over while I think about it. I'll go over here and do this instead. As I mentioned, one of the, I think I mentioned it in passing before, but this mission's one of the only ways to get high-level Quarian armor, or high-quality Quarian armor. It's one of the most consistent ways. And honestly, that reward almost makes it worth doing if you like using Tally in combat. The DLC is good on its own. It's actually the only time in the game you get to see Batarians. I remember that being a big deal. Because it effectively added a whole other race to the game. I mean, you only see Batarians on this mission. But I remember that being an advertising point, like, hey, there's a new alien race in this DLC. This DLC is not terribly long from what I remember. I think it's probably going to take us an hour and a half or so. This was the first DLC to come out for the game. The second DLC was Pinnacle Station. Pinnacle Station was free with the PC release, but I haven't bothered to install it because it's not very good. I played it once forever ago on Xbox, and I'm never on Xbox 360. I'm probably never going to bother again. It was just a bunch of challenges, like capture the point, beat this guy at shooting. It's all very meh. I see no reason not to go with the Bro Squad.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. You hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
One of the side effects of me getting into the Expanse since I played this last is I acknowledge that shutting off these torches will not save Terra Nova. We need to somehow reverse the course of this asteroid, or otherwise, otherwise change its trajectory. And it is way too close for that. But I also understand that the cutscene might not quite put things in scale. And for dramatic effect, that's fine.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn it.
Yeah, I think we're at high level at this point. I'm not going to really worry about hopping out of Mako to farm XP like I was doing. That was a miss, because I just decided to, nah. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole story of the DLC right there. This asteroid is heading towards a planet. Please save the planet. Whoa. There's one more turret up here. Nope. Actually, you know what? These are the buildings. I can go ahead and skip this down to Dante's quest now. This is the building from every single side quest in the game. Well, not every single side quest. Sometimes you go, sometimes there's a spaceship, and sometimes you go down into a mine. But these are far more common. Yeah, there's this little room to begin with. There's a bigger room with a bunch of boxes. There's Batarians.
Batarians.
Check! Check!
Batarian War Beast. And we know they're Terran. Whatever. And nitpick. They want to flavor. It's fine with me. I don't think I gave. Did I give Rex the cool shotgun? Did I give the cool? Did I not buy the cool? I bought it. I put it on myself. I remember now. Okay, this is what I get for. Oh god. I guess I get to try it now. Okay, well, this thing's. Yeah. I'd have to be like right up on him, and that kind of defeats the point of the character, I think. How? What happened? So I'm getting my ass kicked. I think it was just that sniper. So we got lift. Don't screw him up. You guys got. You both have your shotguns out. Okay, that's why you're freaking useless. Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, like this is this exact same copy pasted building from all the side quests. Again, not every side quest, but just like 80% of them. There's one big room with the stairs on the side, 2 doors over here. Sometimes the doors are locked. And we get to do this 3 times, I believe, just in this one. Because as the cutscene mentioned, there's 3 torches.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Stay put. I'll get those other torches offline as soon as I can.
Thanks. I'll contact you when I can.
And now it's Kate Bowman, who we're going to be talking to back and forth for the entirety of this DLC. Yeah, I already went in there and emptied the stuff. These are all just decorative boxes, no shinies.
Hey,
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
you can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. I thought you were one of them.
Here's the tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay. I'll remember that.
Just keep curling this poor guy.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Should I requisition a cow to walk through ahead of me?
Look, you can disable them, just not remotely. I didn't have the equipment to set it up differently. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
4.5 million people are going to die in a few hours. Don't make me trot out some tired platitude about the needs of many versus few.
But if you see them while... No. You're right. Focus on the torches. Sorry. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive? She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie. Don't do anything stupid.
Time's running short. I'm gonna go punch this mountain into space.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
Yeah, one thing that immediately stands out is they seem to have kind of figured out the renegade dialogue a little bit better. Because she's not, like... I'm not too worried about Shepard flying off the handle here anymore. Either that's memory... What? Oh, I finished that, okay. I'm gonna check to see, I don't think there's that... I'm trying to remember if there's a reward for finding all of the crew. I don't think there is. I'm gonna tap the transmission tower anyway because it's close. It's just right up there, and I get to show off how the Mako can climb anything. I love the Mako. Almost anything. This might be too vertical for the Mako. Yeah. Mako's got weight like a styrofoam cup. Tends to go flying if you try to take something at the wrong angle. If you hit it just right and don't find something that's just straight vertical, you can do great things with the Mako. Oh, nope, I screwed that up. Abort. Try going this way. And yes, there's probably a better way to approach this. No, I don't care. I want to go straight up the mountain. There we go. Very good.
Securing point.
Just fuck it. Data link between... Okay, and the survey locations are where we can find the crew. Like, I remember that there's the one, like... Yeah, they're just kind of... You know what? I'm gonna just do it. Boom. That was the wrong direction. Doing these little, these guys aren't too big of a deal. Also kind of give you a taste of the, side mission experience. Because this is kind of typical of an unknown world. You're just kind of driving around in the Mako. There's maybe some ambient music going. No enemies or anything to shoot. Just you and the Mako. Occasionally you get out to tap something, or enter the same building you've entered a whole bunch of times. Really not compelling. Right, that was somebody the Batarians executed. And some fluff. Alright. The box. Omni tool, that's probably not better than what I have. Go. Let's go ahead and snag that, then we can go ahead and swing north and grab the second fusion torch. The other thing I noticed in that guy's, what was it, Simon, his dialogue. Why in the world would you arm mining charges with proximity sensors? Unless he was trying to defend the torch, in which case he failed. No, because he said they set the charges forward this morning. Here's an active turret. And again, all you really need to do... I have wheel damage for some reason. All you really need to do in combat with to dodge rockets in the Mako is just back up a little bit. The rockets will always aim for the nose of the Mako, which means if you can kind of position yourself so that all you need to do is back up like a foot, or a meter, I guess. This is space. In space, we gotta be scientific. Gotta use the fancy units. Just back up like a little bit, and they'll miss you every single time. Another one of my favorite tricks is just kind of tuck the nose behind something, and rockets will never hit you. And the other trick with the Mako is if you're zoomed in like this, you can aim anywhere. Whereas if you're in this third-person view, you can't aim the cannon down. Oh, come on, very bumpy. I really don't remember if this is worth doing. I think this is again something I get distracted into doing every single time. Oh, it's actually down here. Okay. Maybe hop in the Mako and get it closer. This might be the one where we... Whoa. I don't know what that... Oh, whoa. Shepard doesn't want to step on this. Okay, now they're in. Okay, so this was... This cabin was depressurized and killed her.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Probably one of the developers doing that voice. Yeah, this is the one where like we need to like go hunt down the freaking guy. When you're kind of tumbling down a mountain like that, it could be generally beneficial to just try and get far away from it, otherwise the Mako can go tumbling even worse if like a corner hits the mountain or something. Maintaining control in the Mako, unless you're just having fun, kind of critical to Mako enjoyment.
You hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
I don't know if you can actually hit them like that. Apparently not. I should have killed it.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed.
Yeah, and this is the annoying one with the blasting caps. Don't go in the circle, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Or at least a very short time. You might have a good time though. I won't judge.
Cover me.
Yeah, this is just a matter of like, just kind of stay away from the things.
Finally, some action.
I don't remember what kind of ammo type I have equipped. I should double check that. I think I might have added a dot, or radioactive or something like that.
Lost shield.
Yeah, you did, Garrus. Don't take cover on that side. Whoa, whoa, where'd you come from? What the hell? Let's see here, let's just lift you out of there. Man, next... I think I said before that I was thinking about doing doing Vanguard for Mass Effect 2, but man, I really want to have some kind of cool gun next time. I gotta say, I'm thinking I might do Infiltrator instead. We'll find out what mood I'm in once I actually get to Mass Effect 2. Nope. Oh man, I'm screwing this up. Oh jeez, I'm gonna have to override this. Nope, I made it. Very cool. And you'll notice also that they're very generous with the autosaves here. Probably another criticism from the main game that they were able to fix in the DLC. Man, I got it. Oh man, they have all my abilities on cooldown too. How freaking annoying. I assume that's an ability they have, that somebody had. Probably the engineer that was staring at, actually. Let's see, let's singularity you out of there. I want you out. I want you dead. There we go. See, I think I got multiple rail extensions on my pistol, that's why it's overheating so much, but not necessarily a problem. I don't really have good shooting angles here. This room is chock full of stuff too, holy crap. So that guy. Oh, I don't want to deal with that if I don't have to. Whoa. Less of that, please. What? Shepard, the cover system. Less of that, please. Let's see, let's get singularities on cooldown. Let's go ahead and pick you up. And I'm playing. Alright. I remember, I think I might have had no shields. Oh, there's a drone. I see him up there. Rocket drone. Now, what kind of weapons? Okay, both of them are on assault rifles. It's probably the best, probably the go-to here. Oh, we got probably have multiple engineers up there too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Of course I only have this. Whoa. Man, this room is balls, I must say. This DLC is much harder than I remember it being. Alternatively, I just kind of suck at adept, which is very possible. Go ahead and singularity you out. Thinking I actually should charge the upstairs area there. Get a good angle on the rest of the room. That's terrible. Don't shoot me, please. Okay, I think that died. Yeah, it died. Saw the thing disappear on the thing now. Crappy thing with drones and adept is that you can't use your physicsy abilities on them. They're immune to. Are you an enemy? No, you're Rex. Thanks, Rex. Oh god. You can't use your physics abilities on them because they're just immune. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw you. I think that'll hit multiple people. It does. I have to assume the engineers are spawning all these rocket drones. Oh, holy crap. I know it's an ability for... I don't think that's an ability in Mass Effect 1 for engineers. It's definitely... It's kind of their thing in 2 and 3, though. It's the ability to spawn a turret. Actually, it's been a long time since I played engineer in Mass Effect 1, so I can't necessarily... I can't say that with any authority.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. of here.
So dramatic. Here, the medical kit. I'll take that, please. A box with I don't know what in it, but I'm gonna have it. Phoenix armor. Let me see if that's at all good with what I have compared to what I have right now. I'm gonna use it anyway. It's close enough. I want to be pretty. Oh yeah, I gotta switch out my shotgun for the crap one, and actually give this thing to somebody who might use it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Garrus because Rex's days may be numbered. Something else I'm tempted to do, just based on time. I'm already kind of worried about finishing all of the games with all of the DLC. If we get a... God, that goes all the freaking way over there. This is the worst one. Depending on when we get... Depending on the release date that's announced, rumors are March, which is when BioWare seems to like to release games. Maybe April, but I'm thinking it could be pushed back just because we know absolutely nothing about Legendary other than the fact that it's real and a project that BioWare is working on. So I'm thinking it could be pushed back further because we have no information. We don't have any screenshots or anything about Legendary Edition. But so depending on time, what I might do is actually 2 playthroughs of Mass Effect 3. Because Mass Effect 3, first of all, has the most content, has a ton of content mods that I want to acknowledge somehow. I didn't, I'm gonna come back, I'll come back to you. I'm not adding any content mods to my first playthrough here, just so I can kind of remind myself what the games were like. Mass Effect 1 is apparently an unpolished mess without the recalibrated patch. I've kind of forgotten that over the years. Oh. Recalibrated patch doesn't fix the Mako, though. It's wacky physics. Mass Effect 3 has like a whole lot of, between the Galaxy Extended mod, and then there's actually at least one mod that changes the ending pretty significantly. Like, it really... spoilers, I guess, but the Mass Effect 3 ending is a big old, like, fight with the Reapers, which shouldn't really be that surprising. And in the base game, it's just kind of relegated to... Heading out. See if there's a box or something in here. In the base game, it's kind of relegated to a cutscene. Okay, that's like a... I don't think I care about this. Alright. Oh, maybe I do care about this? What in the world just happened? Why would you spawn these guys that high up? I have no way to defend myself here. This sucks. Got that? Like spawn them behind the shed, guys. Something behind the shed. Got one back here somewhere. You know, I should have just gotten into Mako to kill this thing. What am I doing? Ain't worth any experience. But I want to... I remember the last time I played Mass Effect 3 with the ending expanded mod. It was really freaking cool. Like, they added stuff to the galaxy map, and you know, lots of flavor. Really makes it feel much more epic than the base game does. Base game, it's a few, like, admittedly very cool cutscenes But beyond that, it's just a bunch of kind of chintzy writing and Shepard decided. I don't know. Oh, we'll talk about that when we get there. Hey, are you okay there, bud? You're shooting backwards. I love how you can just snipe things from across the map in the Mako. One thing I kind of realized too, it's fairly obvious if you play it, but Mass Effect Andromeda was really obviously made by fans of Mass Effect, the original Mass Effect, because the Nomad really reminds, driving around in the Mako really reminds me of the Nomad. Nomad being much more enjoyable to drive, obviously. But it's pretty obvious that they wanted the experience of driving around and discovering things that way, and some kind of APC. Whoa. Driving around in an APC, hop out, do some combat stuff with your cool military squad back into the APC. And we get another very friendly autosave. Thank you. Yeah, I probably should have gone for the I don't know, I'm gonna singularity that dude right now. I think he had a friend next to him as well. Man.
Release the Baron!
You already did. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and lift that. I think I might need to redo the mods on this pistol. It's overheating a lot. Does a lot of damage though. Okay, we got like just a million guys. Not room over there. I got lined with crowd containment. Okay, there we go. Got these guys. Oh my goodness. You okay, Rex? Please be okay. Something else I'm kind of tempted to do is, like the plan from the beginning was to romance Liara in all 3 games, but I'm tempted to romance Garrus in 2 and 3, just because, again, it's been a while since I romanced Garrus. It's completely empty hallway. No flavor over there whatsoever. Yup. Another bit of light armor. Check that out here in a bit. No cutscene this time. Actually, I think we might get a cutscene when we leave. If I recall correctly. Let's check out that gladiator armor. I want to look at my pistol mods too, because yeah, I just put on 2 rail extensions. Let's see here. Well, it's either a rail extension or a kinetic stabilizer. Weapon stability, which I think is recoil. I don't care about that. You know what? I'll just deal with the overheating. Toxic damage. Thinking cryo? Shield bypass, or I'll just get these are just better polonium rounds. 8 damage a second for 5 seconds. Okay, so like 40 damage. I'll have to stick with that for now, I think. It's fine.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Oh, that's what happened in this one. Okay. I knew there was something.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I've got nothing to say to a Batarian terrorist.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Maybe you should take your men and go, before you get hurt.
I don't think so. Pollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Spoken like a true lackey. You get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Or you can take your chances with me.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Balak's a dead man. And if I ever see you in human territory again, so are you. Understand?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Yeah, Paragon points for that? I mean, I guess. Hold on. And Paragon makes sense because I didn't just immediately opt for killing him, I suppose. I tried using the Renegade option though. I suppose I wasn't Renegade enough. Renegade shoot first. Lesson learned. Renegades, I don't know. It felt so typical to do that. You'll notice, I believe, no, it doesn't do that. Okay, but oh yeah, okay, here we go. Just flagged destination. Oh, main facility. Okay, destination is the white thing I'm putting down. Ooh, does the that change? Did the redness get a little bit brighter as we start entering the atmosphere? By the way, if we're entering atmosphere at this point, the planet is fucked. And I get that they're doing it for drama. I understand. It's fine. This is a universe where we can literally change the mass of things. Then again, in order to change the mass of this asteroid, they would need to be working on it now if they wanted to save the planet. That's a lot of turrets. The mini map. Holy crap! Hi. Hold on. Do I have cover here anywhere? I'm gonna do my nose thing. Whoa, Mako. Whoa. And of course they cover up. Like this thing. It's on it's on rails. Let's see here. What can I do about this here? I'll just hide back here. You only gotta worry about this one. I don't get trapped in the Mako. Alright. So now that we're down to half health, because we were kind of looking at two of these rocket launchers without really doing anything about them. Or at least not doing anything about them very quickly. Good call, Rex. Kind of in trouble. Let's see here, and we. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do it again. No, we gotta wait for cooldown, don't we? What was that? She hit us. Okay. Kind of proud of that jet. Not that one's the one screwing me up because I couldn't see the rocket approaching. Yeah, see how it was aiming for the nose. Maybe just back up a little bit. I was getting hit with the splash damage too. See how damaged the Mako is? Bad call on my part. I don't think we're gonna need the Mako anymore. I'm gonna fix it anyway because I feel bad. I'm sorry, Mako. Alright. Okay, and this is actually the one unique area in the DLC. And it brought the original Xbox 360 release to its knees. This area did not run well. You should be able to kind of see why here in a little bit. You know what? This fight's hard. I'm gonna stop screwing around with this pink armor. I think Scorpion actually had more shield, which is what I'm gonna need. And do we have any cool? Kinetic buffer would be very good for a second slot if I ever get some get some armor with a second slot. Damn it. Let's see. Let's make sure I don't have any cool. I think this looks cool. It does look cool, but it's not good. I need good right now. This fight does not screw around. Ursa looks cool, I think. That's fine. Let's make sure that we are good on. Yeah, that's all fine. I'm gonna put a shield modulator into Rex. I'm probably gonna be relying on Rex a bit. Where's Titan? Does Titan look cool? Titan's what he had already. Alright. Rex, you can get assault rifles on both of you, I think. Okay, and spoilers, I guess, but we had the option of letting this guy walk away. I'm not going to let him walk away. I think. I'm gonna try and. Well, I already saved a little bit, but I already saved once back there. Yeah, this is the area I was talking about that just did not run well. Oh god, that did not take long. You know what? I'm gonna give Garrus this very cool shotgun. And right about here is where I wished I had some kind of long-range option. It wasn't the freaking pistol. I mean, aside from, you know, just biotics. Biotics always work. This room is just full of these guys. Absolutely chock full of them. Nailed it. That was an engineer. That was a very good kill to make. Let's see, let's singularity you. Pull you out of cover. I don't want you to. I failed that. God, okay, those are my friends. Less of that. The stairway is proving to be quite the liability. I see another. I see you coming up on the minimap. I saw that. Oh god. We got lift. There we go. Now, one thing I kind of realized when I was doing those side quests off stream is that, first of all, I should really be freaking engineers, man. I kind of found out how to play it up to like a lot more consistently, like without fighting with the game so much. It'd be great if I could do something, please. Eat shit. Let's see. No, we don't wanna. Okay, we got that guy figured out. This guy's still alive somehow. Hey, I just remember really needing to struggling through this on the original Xbox because I think it dropped out to like 10 FPS pretty consistently in here just because it's large. Don't kill me. Don't kill me for that shit. Just because it's large and there's a million guys. There's just so many guys. Of course. Actually, I think, well, I mean, I can't switch guns, but I mean, these guys can switch guns. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and have Garrus switch to sniper rifle. I'm going to go ahead and throw you so I can actually kill you now. There we go. There's somebody who's like, is that downstairs? No, that was just. And when you kill somebody, their icons stay on the minimap for a little bit. I think we might be reaching into this though. Let's go ahead and try and singularity that guy. There he goes. Broken ass cover system. And we got like one more dude over here, looks like. Kind of hiding in this stairway. Where is he at? He had a dialogue line.
You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Yeah, and if we let him go, which we're not doing, we would actually see him again in Mass Effect 3. I don't think he's not in Mass Effect 2. He's not in Mass Effect 2. I can say that fairly definitively.
I'm not letting a terrorist like you go free. Do what you want with the others, but it'll be the last thing you do.
I hope this is worth it. I'm going to enjoy gutting you.
Alrighty. And back to just more of this fighting. I don't think Balak is anything special, if I recall. Just more dudes. I'm gonna go ahead and pop shield restore. Hey, these guys have a lot more health. And rockets. Rockets to the head don't do anybody any good. I might be starting over from the beginning of the, Nope, okay, good. Again, with the very generous autosaves compared to the rest of the game. I should probably be going the other way, actually, because I have cover in that, little room. still going with I don't remember Balak being anything special. The bodyguards and stuff apparently have just a ton of health. I remember this being a hard fight. What was that? But oh god, get out of here. Okay, good. He's taken care of. I can stasis him. That's not really going to work. We have an engineer somewhere causing trouble with squad mates. Just shotgun both of you. Good job. Excellent work. Good job. Alright. Took care of the part of the scary bit. Yeah, Balak's melting. Yeah, I'm in an awkward angle here, but there goes Balak. So his bodyguards were the scary part that I remembered. You okay there, bud? Oh, please don't do this. Okay.
You humans think you're so superior. But you're no better than us. I gave you a chance to save them, and you threw it away. Who's the real terrorist here? You'll have to do better than that if you want to stop us. One day soon, the human race is gonna pay for what it's done. Damn it! You think killing me will make a difference? The Batarians have stayed hidden long enough. We won't be ignored, not anymore. There are thousands more like me waiting their turn, each one willing to die for our cause. What? What do you want? Details? It doesn't matter. It's too late for you. When the vids flash with images of your colonies in flames, you'll know the Batarian rebellion has begun.
Who's your leader? Who's orchestrating all this?
I'm through talking. Just kill me. Get it over with.
Yeah.
Gladly.
Feels in character for this Shepard, I think.
Is it safe?
You're standing in the open. You haven't been shot. What do you think?
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Have you found Katie and her team?
The Batarians had a bomb. They were holding Katie and her team hostage. I'm afraid they detonated it.
All of them? Katie? And her brother? Everyone? How could this happen? I thought you were... Couldn't you save them?
You need to understand something. Not everyone here in the big bad galaxy likes humans. It's not safe. Some days the bad guys are gonna win. You ask me, the good guys made out pretty well today.
So this son of a bitch, this Balak, at least he's dead, right?
That's right.
Good. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Yeah, and this is the one chance to get... This is the one consistent chance to actually get some good Quarian armor. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm also tempted to go for... No, because if I got to the human light armor and it is what I think it is, which is Colossus, I wouldn't use anything else. I want to kind of continue switching up armor just for fashion reasons. Quarian armor is so rare, though.
You have Quarian armor? That's hard to come by.
We hired a few to help install the torches. They really knew their stuff. You're welcome to take it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Colossus 4? Ugh. I'll take it, man. Whatever. Let's see here. I think... Yeah, this is the room where, oh boy. This is the room where the hostages were. I don't think... that's just grenades. I didn't use any grenades in that fight. I really need to remember that they're a thing in this game. Wait, I actually need to go down. And this way. And if we hadn't gathered that found that guy's engineers, we could do that quest and come back here. Yeah, and this is where they hide the Return to Normandy button, by the way. Just like on the map. Like, yeah, very intuitive. I think on the Xbox you like hold down the back button, something like that. Anyway. I don't think we have any particular... That's Novaria, obviously. I don't think we have any particularly interesting side quests otherwise. I would say we could go talk to Anderson and Udina, but they don't really have they don't have anything to say after Asteroid X-57. Asteroid X-57 is very, I mean, it's DLC, so it's very self-contained. I think I'm just gonna move on straight on to Vermeer. I'm gonna go unload my inventory real quick. This is not the stairway down. Because if I remember right, Vermeer is the one place I remember always running into inventory problems. There's a bunch of boxes on Vermeer. We're going to be flipping a coin a couple of times in Vermeer. Like I said, I'm still kind of torn on Rex. There's also Cade and Ashley. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and declare Caden being alive. If I have time to do a second Mass Effect 3 playthrough, it'll be a New Game Plus run on male Shepard. And in the save I'm thinking of, Ashley's the one alive. So I'm going to go ahead and have Caden alive this run. So the one coin flip we're going to be doing is Rex. I'm sorry, Rex. Your fate is dangling by a thread. Okay, so let's go ahead and check our stuff. We got a bunch of money again. Well, not a bunch of money. I think we left with 80,000. So maybe we made, was that like 60? Okay, so we need to. I'm gonna go ahead and pop open the Yara. Actually, do we get any cool armor? No, we got Phoenix. I'm gonna go ahead and put Phoenix on the Yara. Despite it not being very good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in Caden. Because Caden's gonna be showing up in a couple of cutscenes, and I want him to be pretty. Liara, I think Gladiator might be better for what you have. No, not at all. Alright. Got a couple of pieces of Tyrian armor. Orion, let's quick tally with that before I forget. Colossus looks cool, like it's black and red. Look at that. And the human stuff is it's same kind of bodysuit looking armor, but you know, it's obviously just black and red color scheme. A little bit, I don't know. Like, I like the, it all looks kind of military-y. The Colossus stuff ends up looking a little tactical, like something you'd buy at a mall. You know, I forget exactly, like a mall ninja, I think is what what the meme is. Like somebody who, you know, wants to look cool, so they just buy everything that looks dangerous from a Hot Topic. Let's see here. She's just gonna have to stick with what she has. Actually, I'm never gonna use it. I don't even care what guns she has. Rex and Garrus, let me go ahead and make sure that you guys are up to date with your sidearms. So yeah, I gotta equip the Aura with this pistol. Actually, no. What she has is weirdly better. This thing only does not that much better. Oh yeah, it's a second slot too. Easy. Except for the part where I have no more barrels. I hope that, man, it's so annoying. Tally, let me check your shotgun here really quick. Okay. I think you can have that. You're never going to use it, but whatever. Prodigy, that's just kind of better for what you use. And you can keep that. That's kind of his. It's kind of his look. So I was kind of lucky finding the Mercenary 5. Let's go ahead and offload all of our stuff here. I think we're good.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
And if I'm lucky, I'll have enough to buy this assault rifle, which I can slap on Garrus. He restocks the pistol? When did that happen? Jeez. Alright. Let me see here. Oh, it's yellow. It's yellow. Let's see here. 237. That's not happening. I'm keeping this anti-thorium gas, not because I need it, but just because, I don't know. It's the only one you get in the entire game, so I just hold on to it. Hammerhead, I might not have had, oh, I think I kept those I must have kept those for a reason. Same with that radioactive. Like I said, when I was doing all those side quests, I got a ton of items. So I think there would be a reason I held on to rank 3 stuff. Medical interfaces. Yeah, it's just health regeneration. Meh. Polonium. I was already getting upgraded versions of. You can go. This stuff can go. You know what? Just all this can go away. All this can go away. Yep. Combat scanners. I'll keep cryo rounds. Too many cryo rounds. Exoskeletons. We'll keep one. Blah blah blah. Tungsten rounds might be very good for what we're about to go into in Vermeer. This is just fantastic. If I could get a second slot in my armor, please. That would be just great. Shield bypass is terrible. Okay, I think we're good. It's not a lot of stuff to hoard. Yeah, we're good. Now let me check to make sure that we don't have. I think I had cryo. Cryo's fun, but I think when I use a grenade at any point, I'm going to be panicking, so I probably would just want damage. I do kind of want to check with Garrus. Garrus has a side quest I will want to do.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but...
Yeah, I think this is
I've
it.
seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
That line's a bit of a meme.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
So he was growing spare parts in his own employees.
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but C-Sec headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that, but Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I'm want to be there when you find him.
Yeah, that's one of the few quests that your party members actually give you. Rex has one that's very boring. I think it's he wants his family ancestor armor back. I don't remember it having any effects on any future games. I'm just not going to do it. Garrus does mention this Dr. Hart quest in Mass Effect 2. Tali wants that Geth data we gave her earlier. And again, that's mentioned briefly in Mass Effect 2. Liara has nothing. Caden and Ashley have nothing. And that's it. So it's just your, yeah, so it's just, yeah, so it's half your party members. Rex, Garrus, and Tali have quests for you. And Tali's quest isn't even specifically Tali's quest. Tali will only ask for the data after that quest that is seemingly unrelated to Tali gets done. I also found out from just reading on the wiki that you don't actually need to hack that Geth terminal with the hard decryption I was freaking out so much about. If you just open the Armstrong Nebula, which is where the quests take place, you'll get the quest automatically. It's even like the quest is even named differently. I'm going to go ahead and do this Dr. Saline quest immediately, just because it is a slightly different environment than the copy-pasted rooms we saw earlier. This is going to be a copy-pasted spaceship, and I haven't been to one yet. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this hostage one. Yeah, this hostage one. I actually am going to bring Caden on that one because he has some things to say. That being said, this one with this shepherd is not going to end well. Regardless, though, I'm going to go ahead and do this Salient quest. Let's see, Kepler, Verge, Herschel. And so you'll get to kind of see how these work. The quest description, all of these tell you the system it takes place in. And never like in a convenient way. It also tells you backwards. Like it tells you it's the Herschel system in Kepler Verge. So if you look for Herschel first, you're just going to end up frustrated. And then on top of that, this one's obvious. This one is this ship here. But usually, these take place on a planet, and they don't tell you what planet it is. Yeah, you can see it's registered Dr. Hart. If I remember right, you don't even need to bring Garrus along on this quest, and he gets mad at you if you don't. But we're obviously going to bring Garrus. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a quick BRB, and then we're going to do this Dr. Hart quest. We're going to do that hostage situation quest. Then we're going to move on to Vermeer. That'll probably be it for tonight. All right. Turn that down a bit. Turn that down a bit more. I switch headphones. Eventually, I'll remember that I can't wear those for very long. I like how they sound, but just a cheapy pair of Sony over-the-ear type. Anyway, let's go ahead and track down Dr. Hart. Yeah, you don't actually have to bring Garrus along for this. I'm going to go ahead and bring Garrus along for this, because obviously, like, Garrus just kind of gets pissed off at you if you don't bring him. I don't actually remember what the enemy type is here. We'll find out. Probably husks or husk equivalents. No, or just regular bodyguards. Let's see. And this is the copy-pasted spaceship. Yeah, that's always closed, but I always look over there because I can't help it. This module, it's a room like this. This little module here, a big room where we're gonna fight everything. This exact same hallway, with like usually a cockpit, a room here, and then a room full of boxes. That I can almost guarantee you. And the way I usually do these, I try and get some of their attention and just kind of funnel them into some kind of box. Good job, Tally. Some kind of narrow passageway where you can singularity them. So we got rabid test subjects. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, we already have both of them on shotguns. That's good. Okay, so these were actually creepers. Creeper equivalents, not husk equivalents. Yeah, here is our identical hallway. Dr. Hart's in there. Okay, this room is actually sealed off in this one, but you can see the lock there if it was open. Okay, I thought I saw somebody there, but it was just a footrest.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
That was satisfying.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
That was a little darker than I was kind of wanting it to be. Yeah, this is the one quest you have. I don't remember if Garrus can be hardened here. I think he can. When I say hardened, I mean changing his personality a little bit. Like his lines will change very slightly in certain situations later in late game. Garrus, or not Garrus, Caden and Ashley both can definitely be hardened. Like I remember here the first time I heard Phoenix 6. Oh, Phoenix 6 for Garrus as well. Hey Garrus, my friend, you are going to be fabulous. Yes, it's shittier than what you have. I don't care. Look at him. He's beautiful. I remember the first time I heard Hayden agree that later on there's going to be a group of terra firma protesters in the Citadel. Generally speaking, you talk them down or you just kind of walk away. But depending on Caden and Ashley's status, they could actually agree with the terra firma protesters. Terra firma being basically a bunch of xenophobic humans who think that alien. Oh, they. And it's been a while since I've really listened to them. Obviously, it's been a couple of years, but suffice to say, they're just a bunch of xenophobic humans, basically. I think they probably. I know they picked a really bad place to protest. I mean, they're just standing in the middle of the ward promenade, screaming about how Earth must come first. It's like, dude, if you're gonna be doing that, find a human ward somewhere and just do it there. If you're gonna be recruiting, if you're picking a fairly well-off area, you just kind of look like an asshole. Let's go talk to Garrus. So let's not talk to Garrus yet, because we're just gonna go off. I want to demonstrate how stupid these side quests are. Let's go see hostage. Hades Gamma Farinita. Hades Gamma Farinita. Way the heck over here. And this is one of the missions we got from a news clip. The only thing we really know is that that there's a bunch of human biotics who have taken a politician hostage. Which, I guess that's all we really need to know. Let's see, biotics. I probably just want to just bro squad. Yeah, literally the same little entry chamber. Same copy-pasted hallway. Room has a different box layout.
Intruders! Kill them all!
We got a timer on this one. That's going to spice things up a little bit. Alex are doing a good job of knocking me over, but not a very good job of doing damage, which is actually fairly accurate. Just based on my experience so far as a biotic. I say that as I get freaking owned. Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright. We really need some shields, please. Yeah, it should be it. Yeah, it's usually how these missions go. There's just a room full of guys. You trigger the room full of guys, they all just charge right at you. This is gonna be... Oh, I should have brought Caden. Caden actually has a couple of lines here. Oh well.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all gonna regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
If you die fighting, you'll get a lot of biotics killed as well.
What do you mean?
You've just made all L2 biotics look like terrorists. Think of what will happen to them.
But people need to hear about what the government has done and what it has failed to do.
People have already heard. You don't have to kill me to make your point.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
Then you weren't doing your job. A 5th Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
Yeah, I love how you can tell when the like Mr. Biotic Terrorist there is clearly voiced by a developer. That's gonna be something that I actually do kind of appreciate that sometimes, just because I don't know, having good voice actors across the board is good and all, and it's interesting, but it's not necessarily realistic. Not everyone has to be super interesting. One of the last games I played was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and in one of the side quests, you were playing man, it was literally baseball. They didn't call it baseball, of course, because it's Viking times. But it was really super obvious that the guy you were talking to was a baseball player. Like, he just had that. There was something about him. Like, I don't know if all baseball players kind of share an accent or what, but it was just immediately obvious. I looked it up, and yeah, it was some. I think it was. I forget. I don't even remember who it was. I'm not a sports guy. But I don't know. I like that you can pick up on that. I think we are good. Okay, I'm actually going to go talk to Garrus now. I think we get a little, it was Garrus with Hackett, over that Biotic Terrorist mission now. I'm so glad they sped up this elevator in the PC version. I'm still sad that it's here. But this sucked so much in the Xbox version. It was like maybe a quarter the speed of that. And I have to wonder if all these little, like, very short loading bursts I'm seeing are because of all the textures I piled on this poor engine.
Commander, good to see you.
Okay, he has nothing to say. He's not going to have anything to say until we finish the next mission, methinks. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Vermeer. Vermeer is actually a fairly lengthy mission. Might be an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I do remember all the stuff I need to do to keep certain people alive. Rex will still be a coin flip. I'm gonna coin flip Rex.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. 5th Fleet out.
Yeah, we are definitely not going to be touching. Like, if I'm just in a more Mass Effect mood, I might start Noveria. Noveria is very long. Like, Noveria on its own is like 2 or 3 hours. So I might start it. I really doubt it though. Cause it's 8 o'clock now. Vermeer is probably gonna take me an hour and a half. I'm probably gonna be done by the time we get to Noveria. So Noveria will probably be Thursday. And the reason we're going to Vermeer is because the council has informed us that they have like a observation team has sent out a distress call, and this was specifically one they had observing Saren, so that's the only reason they tapped us for it. Let's see. For this mission, we're fighting. Well, this first part is a Mako segment, so it doesn't matter. Liara and Garrus. Sure.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
I love that shot of the Mako with the water dripping off of it. The Mako's a good-looking APC. It's just the part where it weighs as much as a styrofoam cup that people dislike, I think. Alright, I'm hitting something. I'm hitting that. Oh god. Probably should have just blasted right past that thing. Oh well. And I am not landing my cannon chests. There we go. Just have to click like right on them because the cannon's like a. I hesitate to say hit scan, but it's pixel perfect. It's a really pretty area too. So we got a big geth around the corner here. I remember that. Juggernaut. Yep. There's one thing I remembered you could do is just to juggle these guys. Juggle the big guys if you don't want to deal with them. I don't know why I decided to turn around. I don't need to do that. Didn't need to do that either. Yo. Don't need to do that. For some reason this area reminded... Every time I go through here I'm reminded of Phantasy Star Online. Couldn't really tell you why. And I guess it does have kind of the, I don't want to say the same level of fidelity of Phantasy Star Online's Forest level. But it definitely kind of has the same color palette, for sure. And it's definitely obviously a lot bigger than the levels you saw in Phantasy Star Online. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of rockets. I'm going to be stepping out here to grab boxes and stuff that are in this building. I can't help myself. You guys still might have shotguns out. Yes, you do. Still in combat.